So BMW announced last week that its profits dropped 29% in 2019.
Yeah, and it will be dropping 50% of its ICE powertrain variants starting in 2021.
But the thing is, they didn't say which ones.
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of guessing that it's got to be like the diesels and probably the V8, some of the bigger engines.
Right. Keep in mind that 8.6% of Volkswagen's cars sold in the EU were electric or hybrid.
Now, BMW also announced that they will not be selling the iX3 in the U.S. Don't confuse that with the i3. The iX3 would be the electric X3, which is their SUV.
Is it the ID3?
No, it's the iX3. The X3, which is their SUV.
Oh, okay, right.
Put an I in front of it, that makes it electric.
Electric.
Electric. The problem is that when BMW started to pitch that to their American dealers, American dealers were like, no, that's not going to work in the U.S. Its range is going to be probably about 200 miles because it has a 74 kilowatt-hour battery, and it's a heavy vehicle. So American dealers were like, I don't think our American consumers are going to want something with such a short range.
I mean, I think what the American dealers were saying was, hey, we don't want to sell electric vehicles because they don't need any maintenance and we don't make any money from selling them.
That could be why.
I think that might be a big reason why. I mean, I can see that, yeah, it's going to be hard selling a vehicle that has a 200-mile range when you're up against the Tesla Model Y and X and 3 and other vehicles that have 200-plus miles of range, like at a bare minimum.
BMW is also discontinuing their i8 plug-in hybrid. And then you remember that in January, BMW's R&D chief, Klaus Froelich, said that BMW will plan to sell gas engines for at least 30 years. He said the best assumption is that electrified vehicles, EVs and plug-in hybrids, will account for 20 to 30% of worldwide sales by 2030, but with a very diverse global distribution. So, and I think we made fun of him at the time.
And I continue to make fun of him because, again, just last year, 8.6% of the cars were either electric or hybrid.
So now BMW has announced that Froelich will be retiring in July to be replaced by Frank Weber, who led the engineering crew on the Chevy Volt.
Oh, retiring. Well,
Goodbye,
Mr. Froelich, you can either retire or we'll fire you. I mean, good riddance. I'm sorry to say good riddance, but I mean, he was not the right influence that you want at the top of your company leading thousands and thousands and thousands of people whose livelihoods depend on you making the right decisions.
No.
Thanks so much for watching this Now You Know clip.
Head over to Now You Know channel for full episodes of Tesla Time news and in depth.
And if you want to treat yourself and your family to something amazing, check this out.
Jesse and I have been enjoying Masterclass, where we've been learning all sorts of fun topics from the masters themselves.
Yeah, business leadership skills from Bob Iger. Yeah, that Bob Iger.
Jazz from Herbie Hancock.
Basketball from Steph Curry. Yeah, that Steph Curry.
And so many more.
Click the link down below to support our channel and experience what it's like to learn from the masters at Masterclass.